Hello guys, si Kertan Veloso ulit ito at welcome sa episode 105 ng laro tayo ng Baldur's Gate 3 single player campaign. So, start natin yung game natin. Actually guys, bago ko sinimulan tong recording, bumalik ako dito kay Damon tapos ginawa ko ulit yung exploit para at least yung gold natin nasa 9k na mahigit. Pakita ko na sa inyo pagka login natin. Check natin yung gold natin. Yung gold natin, ano na? 9,687, halos 10k. Ito na naman yung shovel na hindi magamit ng main character ko.
Nothing but dirt.
Okay.
Light on my feet.
Pick up, tapos lagyan natin sa camp. Okay, natin hanapin si Jahira. Gusto daw niya tayo kausapin eh. Teka. Seek protection from the shadow curse. Talk to Jahira. Okay, natin pumasok dito.
Blood, this is heavy. It's for a good cause.
Pasok tayo dito. Okay.
Our asses.
May Harper. Okay. Tama ba dito sa baba? Akit muna tayo. Tingnan ko may may box dito. Ilan laman nga lang. Carafe of water. Queen of Ravens. Naibenta naman natin lahat ng hawak na. Oh, wala na. Okay. Hazel, ikaw muna ang meron ka pang isang item. Queen of Ravens. Highlighted from the other chapters in this work by Gorgonus Little Pictures. Ano na? Highlighted from the other chapters in this work by gorgeous little pictures and artistic renditions of events described, you can read the following. In that time of shattered allegiances, between elven gods and with the adulation of the Shadarkai elves in her pocket, the woman bid her followers elevate her to godhood. Do it and I'll reforge your broken pantheon, she said. Do it and I'll make things sweet and synchronous again. And they did, all but the dissenters in her avid flock, who during the ritual of godly ascension tried to wrest power from the woman. At the crucial moment, she tore the dissenters apart, with ritual irrevocably disturbed. The queen and her Shadarkai found themselves flung across the plains into the eerie and terrible realm called the Shadowfell. The journey killed her, yet from the corrupted ashes, she rose, a queen with both her eyes and her serving birds as dark as her ambition. So was born the Raven Queen, mistress of life and death. Okay, sent to camp. Yun lang ba nandito? Mukhang yun nga lang. Harper Tibbs. Pwede tayo kumuha ng items pa yata kung may laman. Na. Kasapin nga natin yung Harper na yun. Saan siya? Saan punta? Ito. Saan siya napunta? May ano pa naman pala rito eh. May pa. Ew. Basura, ano ba yun? Ito may Harper ulit. Kasapin nga natin.
Shadows lurking. Light to inside. Look.
Explore muna na tayo. Kaya nga may naka-circle yata sa atin. Laro. I think kanina yung tips.
I should speak up.
Last night's best bargains, right?
Nice to see the dark spitting out more than shadows. Welcome.
I wanted water. I would bloody ask for it.
Check lang natin itong mga ito.
If you have an alternative in mind, do propose it.
Water.
Patience.
Wait.
May know a way through.
Lazel pala kasama natin.
Seems someone's been skimming our supplies. Is anyone
Don't be
keeping an
shy.
eye on those
Have a
children
gander
from
at the
Baldur?
finest stock.
Maybe not, Mom.
Bunch of horseradish.
We need a way to
Rotten fish. Ew.
find one. What I won't do is send
Take a moment, Brad.
Ew.
Our victory over the Drider.
Hindi nyo kagad tanggalin.
When Ketheric's dead. Not before.
We're still alive, Brad. That's worth a cheer at the very least.
Have you ever known me to cheer?
There's always a first time.
Pasok tayo dito.
Heavy. It's for a good cause.
Harper. Save muna natin kahit konti lang.
Our artists.
Kahit 10 minutes pa lang. Sige, save lang natin. Kasi talagang new territory na to para sa akin eh. Ngayon lang talaga nakapunta pa dito eh.
So now what? We just...
Andito si Jahira sa loob lang.
We'll land the final blow.
to tell.
She doesn't care if the grandchild lives or dies. I wouldn't go that far.
Hindi pwede basahin?
Her focus is on stopping the cult. I suspect she'd sacrifice
Ano yan? Statue.
Taylor's doing her best. He shows no sign
Dark Mode the Wicked.
Is that Darkmoor the Wicked? I don't believe it. His territory ran from the Wood of Sharp Teeth to Cloakwood. It took half an army to drive him out. How did he end up here?
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Aloe oil. Ang mga bentables lang. Ay, yeah. Comfortable red shirt.
Blow to the cult.
They gathered an entire army. What's one lost soldier among thousands? But she doesn't care if the grandchild...
Kanya natin bigay yun. Comfy red shirt.
Last night's best bargains right here.
Iba dito kay papabenta natin. Wala nang use. Bentable items lang talaga. Ikaw tagahawak Lazel eh. Ay, alam ko na. Bigay ko ano to.
Have a gander
Kay
at
Carlac.
the finest stock.
Iba tong bentables na.
Have you ever known me to cheer? But she
There's always a
doesn't care if
first
the
time.
grandchild lives or dies.
Matis.
Go that far. But her focus is on stopping the cult.
Kala ko si
I
ano.
suspect she'd sacrifice
Kala ko si Mall na yun.
Taylor's doing her
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
I wanted water. I would
Baldur's Gate
bloody
can't.
ask for it.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it.
Wala.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Ew. Okay, kausapin natin to. Ito ba yung doon sa ano? Yung sa Grove, yung ano pasaway na yung ano, hindi natin in-encounter yan eh, pero
Last night's best bargains right here.
pero pagka ano yung ito ba yun yung ano yung
Yes, we wait.
yung scammer.
Join the fight against Catherine. And with the truce,
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
Okay. You got any stock for an extra special customer like me? Yours is the first happy face I've seen in a good while.
I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
Yeah. You got any stock for an extra special customer like me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
I'd like to buy it from you. Exception. One said I could have it. Persuasion. If it was worth any coin, do you think Mal would have given it to you? Mga ano, utuin natin. Ilan bonus dito? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 bonus dito. 1, 2, pareho lang. Pero 4 from Charisma. 4 from Charisma, 1d4, 3, 10 kaagad. Pareho lang. Take good care of that key. Sige, utuin natin to. Teka, nandadatayam. Hindi, pwede na siguro. Okay. 14. Nice.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. Charisma. Yeah, intimidation. Give it to me or I'm telling Maul on give it or I'm telling Maul on you. I'm telling Maul on you. Yeah. 4, 1d4 tsaka 1d4. Ito mas marami eh. Yes, she did. There you go. 6 lang.
Really? But she said... All right. Here. I guess. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the
Power shape
finest
key.
stock.
Taylor's doing her best. He shows no signs of waking.
Ano pa ang binibenta mo? Patingin pa ng mga binibenta mo. Asan ka? Mas napunta?
Welcome back. Are you looking for something in particular?
Tingnan items mo. Ano ito mga to? Viciousness. Mga potions. Yan. Cloak of Cunning Broom. When the wearer disengages, they also create a foggy cloud with 7-foot radius that lasts for 1 turn. Interesting. Kano? Okay. Discartehan ulit natin. 5-finger discount. Evasive shoes. Acrobatics. Armor class +1. Interesting. Yeah. Spoon of saltiness. Okay. Tapos bigyan natin siya ng gold kahit konti. Bigyan natin siya ng... Bigyan natin yung 516 sa kanya. Ay, hindi. Strategy, no. 92. Sige, okay lang. Uto-uto. $9608. Ayan lang kailangan ko sa'yo. Pag legit ko bibilin, ano? O, tama 200 na. Ang laki ng tinipid ko. No. Cancel. Sige. Thank you. Ba't hindi na-drag? Here you go.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Ulol.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
What now?
Yan, bagay sa'yo yung cloak na yun. Although hindi ka naman magdi-disengage eh. At least meron ko ng cloak. Okay, sa akin ba?
Last night's best bargains right here.
Momentum, di ko kailangan na. Armor class ko 18. Ano yun? Sige, ito na sa'yo.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
At least 80 na yung AC mo. Draft for 2 seconds.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Bagay sa'yo yan. Actually, ano talaga sa'yo yan eh. Lagay ko na lang pa sa camp muna.
Last night's best bargains right here.
Best bargains indeed. Save. Kailangan natin kasapin si ano.
They've gathered an entire army. What's one lost soldier among thousands?
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Dalawa ng characters ko may cloaks. Hanapin natin si ano.
If you have an alternative in mind, please.
Ay! Effective pa yung ano ko. Ayun. Look at animals. Kausapin natin itong... Ay! Si Rafael nandito. His Majesty.
Hiss! I say hiss!
Easy, Kitty. I mean you no harm. Intimidation. Yes. What's got your whiskers in a twist? Okay, go on. Ito na lang. 40. Additional bonus.
I see. Yes, perhaps you're right.
Good. I'd like it if we could have a civil discussion. What's your name? No, ito muna.
Fine.
Okay. What's your name?
I call myself His Majesty.
How did you get to this place?
It was quite straightforward. I slinked.
Heard anything interesting around here?
Plenty of pointless banging about. The only highlight was when the cleric here promised me a bit of milk that is yet to materialize. My conclusion? She's a liar.
I could use someone like you in my camp. Care to join?
I'd rather die.
Noble feline.
leave soon?
Bascos.
We don't want any surprises.
Okay, 1 inspiration point. Ato si Jaheira. Pero ba't nandito si Raphael? Save. Tempo. Gusto siya makausap ni Star yun eh. So try natin. Teka.
Right back at you.
Last night's best bargains right here.
Do it.
Cult's work. The Absolute's claws have dug
I'll be
deep.
out of your way as soon as I'm finished.
Great blow to the cult.
They've gathered an entire army. What's one lost soldier among thousands?
Kausapin mo na.
It's good to see you again. I'd ask if you've made any progress with your little problem, but the telltale twitching of your eye is answer enough.
Raphael, it's good to see you again. Okay. You again. I'm sure your arrival is simply a coincidence. Are you following me? I'm fine. The last thing I need is your meddling. Di ba gusto mo siyang kausapin?
You flatter yourself. You're not the only soul of interest in this ruin. This is Last Light, where hope hangs on by a single withered thread. I can mend it or cut it, depending on what they ask for. They're not the only ones ripe for temptation, you know. My last contract here fed me for decades.
I wanted to ask you about the infernal scars on my back. What do they mean? You were here before? Why? You're not responsible for the curse, are you? Spit it out, Raphael. Ito na.
But of course, those curious little marks. Something important to your master, no doubt. But what? A love letter? A warning? A deed of ownership? I could give you all the gory details. But of course, you'll have to do something for me first. Let me think about it and get back to you. I do love the people in these dark lands. Everyone's desperate for something.
You were here before? Why? You're not responsible for the curse, are you?
Please, I would never leave such a mess behind. Far too much attention for so little gain. I never surrender knowledge for free, but one good turn deserves another, does it not? To repay you for the souls sent my way, I offer a taste of the truth. Ketheric Thorm, proud father, Man of faith. Utter fool. On the night the Harpers sealed him away, someone murdered his entire army in cold blood. Now who would possibly benefit from such a massacre? If you want to know more, I could work the exchange of such precious knowledge into the terms of your future deal. But the time for quibbling over clauses and contracts hasn't quite arrived. You'll be limping back to me soon enough. For now, I'm afraid you've already made me late for a meeting with another client. I'll see you soon.
Don't be shy. Have a
Preparing to
gander
march,
at
I
the
wager.
finest stock.
Is anyone keeping an eye on those children from El Dorel? Maybe not, Mom.
Timo. Kumusta?
Look, you're welcome and all, but I got to chat with bigger fish. Later.
When Ketheric's dead. Not before.
Si Jaira yan. Kasapin natin siya.
Find a way forward.
Have you ever known me to cheer?
Please. Be welcome. Have a drink. To your very good health.
To your very good health. Medicine. Smell the wine first. I'm not thirsty. Wag na lang. Pwede mag-trade? Uy, wala kang item naman eh. Wala rin palang point. Okay, never mind. Okay, sige. To your very good health.
So now what? We just wait.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
Yes, the parasite is giving me powers I never had before. It's changing me for the better. It's trying to change me, to win me over, but I'm resisting its temptations. The answer is no. It has no influence on me whatsoever. Asutan mo na.
Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
You can trust me. What happens to me? What happens to me being the godsend you know? What happened to me being the godsend you've been praying for? I'm interested in saving my own skin, not yours. Whether you trust me is immaterial. You can trust me na lang, ano lang.
Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
If he's back, perhaps you should have hit him harder in the first place. Who was he?
I'll celebrate
Ano? Who was? Is he?
General Ketheric Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
What do you have in mind? You think I can kill him? I don't think so. What do you have in mind?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Ketheric's days are numbered. I'll make sure of it. You want to make use of my infection? I want to be cured of it. Seems like I'll be doing most of the heavy lifting. I'm not doing this. Okay, sige.
Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise.
How do I reach him? The towers are surrounded by shadows.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Okay.
I'll celebrate when Ketheric's dead.
Journal updates. Seek protection from the Shadow Curse. Jaheira told us to speak to a cleric called Isabel for help traversing the Shadow Curse. Isabel protects Last Light from the Shadow Curse. Eh, sabi ni Her Majesty pa, sinungaling daw siya eh. Tingnan natin. The Pale Elf. We met Raphael at the Last Light Inn, and Astarion asked about the scars Cazador left on his back. Raphael seemed interested. He said he'd think about Astarion's request and see us again soon. Okay. Save mo na. Progress is progress.
Let me work my magic.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it.
Lance board. Parang 3D chess. 3-dimensional chessboard.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Let's move. Best be on my way.
Your job is to serve drinks, you little devil. Do it.
Ah, si Alfira. Okay yan.
Stop shouting.
Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they got you too.
You think a few shadows could beat me? I'm glad you made it too. Ano, teka. Pwede yata tayo makapag-trade? May item ka ba? Cheese lang, tsaka ano, loot. Wag na. I'm glad you made it too. It's one hell of a curse. I see some familiar faces, but where's everyone else? Mas magandang tanong.
You don't know. Stars above. We were ambushed out in the darkness by cultists. We surrendered, but that wasn't enough for them. They lined us up like dogs.
Have a gander at the
Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first, then his tongue.
How did you survive? I'm so sorry. Which one was Asherak again? Wandering into the darkness was a stupid idea. I'm so sorry.
It just never stops. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
Roland, the apprentice wizard? You're lucky to be alive. What did the cultists do to the others?
Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others.
Last light's best
Roland isn't
right here.
taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
Just take it one step at a time. I'll let you know when I figure it out. Danger is my life. I wouldn't change it for the world. I don't complain constantly. It's very annoying. Ito maganda.
You make it sound so easy.
Don't be shy. Have a gander
But
at
I'll
the
try.
finest stock.
You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
Don't worry, I'll find them. I'm sure they're fine, probably being held for questioning. I imagine the cultists are torturing them right now. Ano ba yan? Don't worry, I'll find them.
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there. All right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Okay, fine. Sino pa ba nandito?
Walbrin, you fool.
Sirix? Kilala ba natin to?
I need a quick word.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Sereth, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
I heard you were ambushed by the cult. It sounded brutal. I don't see Zevlor. Don't tell me he's missing as well. The inn is old, but death trap is a bit much. So you managed to miss all the trouble at the Grove? Convenient. Sige. I don't see Zevlor.
Aye, and more than half the others with him. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
Have hope. You survived. I'm sure the others did too. So you abandoned them. You did right. You do not want to be a prisoner of the Absolute. What are you doing out here to begin with? You were bound for Baldur's Gate. Natrap nga sila eh. Atas kita na lang.
Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
Okay. Sino pa ba nandito pwede kausapin?
So now what? We just wait. Hope the true soul comes through.
We can wait.
Yes, we wait. If we're called, we join the fight against Ketheric. And with the true soul, we will land the final blow.
Ata si Roland.
Shy? Have a gander at the finest stock.
Into those shadows is dead.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Alfina told me you're the reason her and the kids escaped. I heard your siblings were taken by the cult. The kid's right. You need to lay off the liquor. Want to talk about your sorrows instead of drowning them? Wag na, set mo na.
Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened.
Do you know where they are? I'm sorry. Then it's my responsibility to bring them back. Stop whining and do something about it. Do you know where they are?
Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken.
They're better off dead than in the cult's hands. If they're alive, I'll rescue them.
They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Talaga lang, ah.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it.
It's worth a cheer at the very least.
Ay, mga bata.
Patience. He may know a way through the curse.
Can't say I have. If I do, you'll be the first.
I tried telling Mr. Roland that he'd had enough too. He didn't like it then either.
If this is about Roland, go away!
I'm sorry he was mean. Ignore Roland, he's just a grump. No need to snap at me. Actually, I just wanted a drink.
Sorry. Roland snapped too, and I didn't like it.
Which he shouldn't have done. I don't blame him. He wanted a drink, and you wouldn't serve him. Roland isn't very good with kids. I don't know.
Right? He went through 3 bottles before I told him to stop. It was for his own good. He can barely stand up straight.
I get it. You were trying to look after him. A drunk wizard's a dangerous thing. All that uncontrolled power. Stop interfering. Just stay out of his way and mind. So there.
Right? He might wave his arms wrong and burn the whole inn down, or belch up a puddle of acid. Anyway, it's his loss.
What do you mean his loss? He'll be losing his mind and his lunch if he keeps drinking like that. How about a drink for me instead? I'm sure it is. See you around, kid. Trade items ka ba? Panay ano lang. Wala tayong kailangan. What do you mean he's lost?
I found this book. Old, dusty, full of strange lettering. Pretty sure it's magic. I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows.
Can I have it? Why don't you give it for yourself? That's a great gift. I'm sure he'll love it.
Maybe. Thanks for talking and stuff.
Okay.
But she doesn't care if the Grand Duke lives.
May nagbabatay na, no? Wala. Wala man lang XP. Ay, lock chest. Okay, teka.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Come on, open up.
10 lang naman pala eh. Kaya na yan.
Is anyone keeping an eye on them? Maybe not, Mom.
Okay, tingnan natin kung ano laman. Innkeeper's Journal. Okay, basahin lang natin. May the Moon Maiden protect us. I delayed my meeting with Morfred, only to find the entire masonry had been raided, and all its inhabitants taken for questioning. I thought I'll ever see my brother again. If they get to him, I'll be next. One look at my shrine will tell on me. But I would not deny Our Lady of Silver, even under pain of what Catholic has promised. Any who do not convert. Huwag natin kunin yan. Pero yung gold kukunin ko. Yung gold eh. Ito kay Shadow, kay Lazel. Wag na lang. Marami naman na tayong items eh. Marami na tayong umakyat. Ano pa tayo nang pwede kausapin? Harper. Exit sa labas. You. Si ano? Si Barcus Root.
Ah, you found your way. Good.
What are you doing here? I did, though with a few hiccups along the way. I told you I'd help rescue Wulbren and the others. This is my first stop. I hadn't expected to find this place. I'm trying to get into the towers. I did, though with a few hiccups along the way.
Nasty place, isn't it? My torch only just held out long enough for me to find my way here.
What's that you're making? What are you doing here anyway? Actually, what's that?
A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren.
I thought that was your mission. How did the Deep Gnomes get trapped in the towers? I have more important things to do. Wulbren who? How did the Deep Gnomes get trapped in the tower?
They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. Taken against their will by those cultists. If I ever get my hands on one of them... Well... With you on the job, perhaps I won't have to find out. I'll do my part, according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it.
Pwede ba tayo mag-trade? Hindi. Anything I can do to help? I like the name. What it do?
Let's not ruin the surprise. You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
An entire army.
Wala ba ibang pwede?
What now?
I'd like to trade. May
I'm
items
sure
ka?
you would.
Ah, okay. Ring of Geniality. Persuasion tsaka Deception. Acrobat Shoes. Acrobatics. Advantage on Dexterity saving throws. Gloves of the Automaton. Strength saving throws. Circularity interference. Interesting. Pero kailangan ba natin itong mga to? Hindi na eh. Although, pwede ko namang kunin na lang eh. Okay. Kunin ko na lang sa'yo. Pasaway ka. Kunin natin, ha? Okay. Thank you sa free loot. Black and Azure die. Mga dice, hindi ko kailangan yan. Okay.
Now, if you're done rifling through my things.
Okay. Actually, itong ring na to, pwede sa akin to. Ito iba, ilagay na natin sa camp. Muna. Ito, akin to. Nenok Master nga eh. Inkpot. Lazel. Benta na lang natin. Teka. Benta pa tayo ng items.
What now? I'm sure you would.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Oh, 100 plus pa, nice. Anong book to? Barcus's Log. Pwede ba natin basahin? Hindi na, wag na lang.
Now, if you're done rifling through my things.
Naiwan pang isang item. Ako na nga lang magbenta. Iwan na naman eh. Tapos enda muna natin yung episode for today.
Someone didn't finish. It wasn't very nice. Moses, if you like it, it means you're a
Take a moment, Bran. Savor our victory over the Dryder.
What now? I'm sure you would.
Meron ka bang healing item? Ito, kailangan ko to. Okay, legit natin bilhin para sa kanya. Okay. Wala na. Yan lang. Okay lang.
Now, if you're done rifling through my things.
Okay, save na muna natin dito guys. So, teka. Journal entries. Meron bang bago? Meron. Rescue Wilbrin. If we free Wilbrin from Moonrise Towers, Barcus has promised to make us something remarkable. We freed the deep gnomes in Grimforge, but more of their kin were taken to Moonrise Towers. including their leader Wulbrin. We need to find and rescue them. Rescue the tieflings. Roland's brother and sister were among the tiefling kidnapped by the cultists. He hasn't taken it well. We learned from Alfira that some of the tieflings were taken to Moonrise Towers. She's asked us to save them. Teka, lahat ng mga tapos na, tago mo. Find Zevlor. Zevlor was captured by the cult of the Absolute. His fellow tieflings claim he froze and tried to surrender. We should look for him. Ano nga nangyari dyan kay, kay Zevlor pasaway? Okay, so save na muna natin.
Death was surely a great blow to the cult.
They've gathered an entire army. Was one lost soldier among thousands?
I will.
Tagal na. Ayun. Kaya check ko lang. Kano na yung gold natin? 9,451. So at least na-save na, di ba? Load. Check ko lang. Okay, tama yung save na. So, end natin for now. So, Gerson Velosa signing off, guys. Tuloy na lang ulit natin ito next episode.